Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm EVM and well, I've done something which I didn't think I'd be doing anytime soon. We're in lockdown number 3 at the moment, and well, what do you get when you have a typical bloke with too much time on his hands and access to the internet? No, I'm not talking about pornography. I'm talking about looking for things that ultimately you don't really need or possibly even don't want to buy. But you look online, you get bored and you think, ooh, that's a good price, I might get that. Well, I've kind of done that very thing. Now, don't get me wrong, what I've bought, to coin a phrase from the 80s, is awesome to the max. It's just outside this door now. I'm going to reveal it in a second. Anybody that watches, or should I say follows me on Twitter will already know what I'm talking about, at EVManUK if you're wondering. I always post up things like press cars and other things that I get in advance, so if you want to know what's happening in advance, go and follow me on there. But behind here is, I'm not going to say a waste of money, it's not, it's brilliant, it's phenomenal. It's a new EVM-mobile. It's not replaced the Tesla or even the Mini, it's an addition to the fleet. Now, before I reveal it, if you don't already know what I'm talking about, I'll give you a few clues. It's rear-wheel drive, two-seater, full electric, and it was designed effectively by the sports arm of the manufacturer I'm talking about. It truly is a world wonder in electric car world. Another thing I need your help with is to name it. Yes, I'm asking the internet to effectively help me name something, so I think I can pretty much guess what's going to be coming up here. But the Model 3, for example, that's called the Teslaco. So I can only look forward to what the internet is going to come up with what I'm about to show you. So, what do you think it is? Assuming you don't already know, of course, before I open this garage door and show you. Okay, the big reveal. And as I said before, I think this is the most fun EV you can buy. And I include things like the Porsche Taycan in that as well. This gets more looks than anything. You could have a Lamborghini parked there and this parked next to it. This would get more looks. So here we go. I've just opened the wrong garage door there. Give me a second. Here we go for the second time. Whew. Yeah, you ready? You just see the wheels coming up. Oh, the Renault Twizy. Let me get it in the garage so I can show you around this awesome beast. Wow. What a machine! An orange Twizy. I mean, is there anything better in life right now than this? It's just a marvel of engineering and handling and performance and just utter bonkers. Now, in terms of naming this, I pretty much already know that the internet is going to come up with, well, it's an orange Twizy, isn't it? So Twizy McTwizy face, I think, is already on the cards, because I'll just put that out there now. You don't have to put it in the comments, but if you have a fun name for a full electric Renault Twizy that's orange, anything, just stick it in the comments, and I might pick one from what people come up with, because I think it's got such a personality to it that a lot of cars, let's face it, especially modern ones, petrol or electric, are completely missing. So we need to give it an appropriate name. Right, now let me give you a brief tour of this awesome beast, because not everybody is familiar with it. Most people look at this on the road and think it's just a jacked up mobility scooter. It's got a just over 6 kilowatt-hour battery for I will say a real world range of between 35 and 40 miles. We'll see, I've yet to give it a proper test. Of course, we'll be doing some stupid challenges in it or something. That's the reason I bought it. It can only be charged from the 3-pin plug that it comes with. So there's no fast charging, let alone rapid charging. This effectively is the Twizy's Achilles heel. It takes a good 3.5 hours to get it back up to charge. So yeah, that's the only thing that can kind of stop you going long distances. I have previously done videos in the Twizy. We're going back a couple of years or more now. In fact, we did nearly 200 miles in a single day. And that was, I think, a week after the beast from the east dumped its snow on us all, and the temperatures were -5 or 10 or something. It was ballistically cold. So I'm already vaguely familiar with the Twizy, but I've never actually owned one. So this is just cool. As I said, rear wheel drive, which is you know, great for handling, because this thing can top out at 50 miles per hour. You can get a power box for it, which will mean it'll do 62. I see no reason to do that, to be honest. I don't want to put it under any undue stress that it doesn't need to be in, quite frankly. And doing 62 in a Twizy, I'm not going to go that far. So I'm not going to get the power box before anyone mentions it. But another party piece that this thing has. Check out these doors. Oh. It's just cool beyond anything the Fonzie even has to offer. Scissor doors. And it is a proper two-seater. I will show you the insides in a second. We have headlights, indicators, wheels even. I mean, it's got everything you need. Look, a windscreen wiper as well. It's even got a quick clear windscreen, you know, with the electric kind of zigzagging that Fords have. Because obviously it needs to demist the windscreen and there's no heater, which in North Yorkshire I don't think will be a problem. Before anyone asks, yes, I am getting, in fact, I've already ordered the windows for this. So it will come with a practically fully sealed compartment. I've gone for the Korean windows, which are the best to go for, because apparently this is having a bit of a resurgence in Korea. Now they've moved manufacturing there, they're selling tons of them. Right, let me show you around this in more detail, and the inside as well, of course, because you won't believe how cool this is. I don't know why, but I really like being able to see the suspension components and moving and doing their job. It's effectively a Formula 1 car. I mean, look at this door, it's just a work of art. And as I said, when the window comes, that will be, it will pretty much seal it in all the way down here as well. You just have to reach in to open it up. There we go. As I said, it's a two-seater. We have, although you can't quite make out there, another seat in the back. I'll show you what it looks like by getting in a second. And of course, the front seat for the driver, and this is where it just gets even better, to be honest. Let me get in. Oh, look at that. Clear window, so you can see absolutely everything that's going on. Right, let me turn this machine on for you. There we go. I mean, look, it's got a light that says go on it. I mean, where else do you see that? That tells you how fast you're going. That tells you how many miles you've got left on the car. I haven't really taken this out anyway, so I'm expecting to get that up a lot. You press D for drive, R for reverse, of course, and both of them together to put it into neutral. Down here, we have the handbrake. So yes, it's just, oh wow, look, storage space, which comes with a cable, so I can plug my phone in, because look, it's got a parrot kit. And up here, you can't really make them out, speakers. So it's got a sound system in it as well. This, if I put the key in there, is another locked storage. There's another bit of storage behind the driver's seat, or rather the passenger seat. So you can secure your valuables. It's not just effectively a moped, because this is, let's face it, not a car. It's a heavy quadricycle, before anybody says anything. But who cares? It's just, oh, look at it. I mean, look at that. Oh, it needs a bit of a clean. That window's filthy. I mean, just listen to these indicators. It's cute. Is there anything it's not good at? Its coolness continues around the back as well. You've got the light cluster in the middle. I mean, this thing's got perfect weight distribution. Look at that. More suspension, a plastic bumper, more indicators, a big Twizy thing. I mean, I think maybe I need to take that off and put the name on there. Look, it's got a roof as well. I mean, what more are you asking for in a machine such as this? It's just phenomenal. Let's get back and just take it all in. Take it all in. Look at that, guys. I think the neighbours are just thinking, wow, that guy's awesome. Who wouldn't with anybody that owns one of these? Stop the press. Hold there. Hold the video. I was just putting the finishing touches to the edit for this, and then these arrived. All the way from South Korea, Twizy windows. I've now got an all-weather Twizy, and these are so much better than the rubbish that Renault give out in the UK or Europe anyway. I mean, yeah, look at this. I've got a little slidey window for, I don't know, drive-through deliveries, I suppose. But it means that I can now go out in the rain. I don't get as cold in the chilly North Yorkshire weather, although ironically now it's started to get sunny. Proper sealed as well. I mean, look, it pushes against there, so I've effectively got an all-weather seal all down to here, which some of the other ones don't do, all the way along. Oh, that's just a little bit thing I haven't taken off yet. Ignore these straps, I need to finish it off. But yes, it's pretty much sealed all the way along, and look, like I say, got a nice little window. Just when you thought that this couldn't get any cooler, any better, it's now got windows. I mean, this is the future of personal transportation. Another thing, which is probably worth mentioning as well, actually, now it comes to mind, is criticism of the Twizy, and this is something I've mentioned over the past few years as well. The battery lease. I think it's something like £40–45 a month, which for a car of this value is a lot. You know, it means it's like, well, I could afford the Twizy for a bit, you know, have a bit of fun, but I don't want to pay £40–45 a month to lease the battery. It ruins the gains, if you like. Well, this is fully battery owned. No battery lease on this, it's all mine, and you can buy out the lease for any Renault Twizy now. In fact, let me make this statement yet again, because I still get people saying, well, yeah, EVs are cheaper to run, but what about the battery lease? Only two manufacturers ever did battery lease, Nissan and Renault. Nissan stopped years ago, and pretty much almost all of the Nissan Leafs that were leased are now battery owned. Renault stopped doing battery lease as well. You can't buy a battery leased electric vehicle from anyone at all. The only ones that are still around are used Renault Zoes, effectively, and obviously some Twizys. But you can buy them out now, so the battery lease is gone. It just doesn't exist unless you're on the used Zoe market. So again, just to put it out there. But yeah, in terms of this, the Twiziness, no battery lease. So I have a visitor, someone who actually uses this as his bed. Homer! Hello. Say hello to the nice people, Homer. You want to get down? Camera shy, what can I say? Right, well, I don't think there's any more awesomeness to tell you about this. What I want from you now is, again, a name for this. I like Twizy McTwizyface, but it's kind of obvious. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. And ideas for videos as well. I've, of course, got plenty in my head of just things to do for the sake of it. I think a tour of the Yorkshire Dales, certainly in summer, would be well worthwhile doing in this beast. But anything else, maybe just stuff for a bit of fun. I'm trying to persuade the missus to do a full shop in this to see if that works. You know, just let's have a laugh. We've been stuck inside for so long. Let's see if we can, you know, bring a bit of enjoyment to our lives. So yeah, any ideas for videos or names, let me know. So yeah, the EVM fleet has increased. It now includes this thing, and well, I get more enjoyment out of this than the Model 3, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. And who wouldn't? Right, that's it. I'm done. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of Twizy McTwizyface. Would you look into one? Especially now you can get them without the battery lease. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Press the subscribe button, like button, so you don't miss any future Twizy videos. And I'm not going to apologise for doing really stupid ones either. So if you don't want to miss the stupid Twizy videos, subscribe now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.